So what do you think came before the Big Bang? I don't know. You don't know? Aren't you supposed to have all the answers? I never claimed to. I just have the answers that evidence has provided. Okay, well, there had to be something. How do you know? I mean, it couldn't have just come from nothing. Well, what do you think came before the Big Bang? I think God created the Big Bang. Okay, so what came before God? Nothing. God always existed. How do you know that? I don't really. You just kind of take it on faith. Isn't faith just another word for I don't know? Kinda, but I fill it with God. Gross. You'd rather I just leave it empty? It's not empty, it's honest. You just can't sit with honest. Sitting with nothing isn't an answer. I don't know isn't nothing. It's the door you have to leave open to ever find out. But God fits so perfectly in there. Still gross. Don't be childish. Look, it fits doesn't mean it's true. But that makes the most sense. Is there any evidence for that? Well, not really. So you're just guessing? Yeah, isn't that what science does? Sure, but those guesses are backed up by evidence. A guess is a guess. Mine's just as good as yours. Not really. My guess has to predict something we can go check. So predict what came before the Big Bang. I can't. That's exactly why I said I don't know. See, you've got nothing. At least I've got an answer. God isn't an answer. It's a way to stop asking. So what do you say when you don't know? I say I don't know. That's it? You just admit it? Yeah. Say you lose your keys. What do you do first? I retrace my steps and check my other pants. You don't think a wizard took them? Obviously not. That would be insane. Then explain how I don't know so God did it isn't the exact same thing. But I know my keys are somewhere in the house. The universe is a whole different thing. But it's the same rule. So what's your evidence a wizard didn't take your keys? There's no evidence a wizard even exists. Now say that exact sentence about God. That felt like a trap. You said it. I just repeated it back. Listen, if I don't know where they are, I just start looking. Why? Because looking is how I actually find my keys. Congratulations, you just did science. But keys aren't the whole universe. The honest answer is the same either way. You don't know, so you look. You don't guess a wizard. But how do you look at the unknown? Every unknown was God until someone actually looked. So you'd rather I just say I don't know? Yeah, I don't know means I'm still looking. God did it means you stopped.